Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Dinger alert, Singy. This guy's gone yard more than anyone in the league so far.
Yeah, Boog, I've had this one marked on my calendar all week. He changes games with one swing. Seriously, though, why do they keep pitching to him? Just a launching pad.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Bartolo Colon. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now here is Alex Bregman. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Outside corner. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, base is empty. And that's outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Ramirez makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Rafael Devers.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
A swing and a miss as he chases way
No
out of the
balls, 2
zone.
strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And the batter now, number 13.
For the Guardians.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out.
And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And there's a foul ball. Buchholz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Albert Bell. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
2 out, space is empty. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one ripped. The throw into second. He's in there.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here is Jim Thome. First pitch misses.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the Guardians DH. And Cleveland on top 1-0. And that one clips the corner.
0-1. One ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Boots it. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Victor Martinez digs in for the Guardians. That's a slider for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
So up next, Grady Sizemore. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Foul ball there. Sizemore with some impressive production lately. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 2 and the Red Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fouled off. He was late. Ortiz with a couple of homers at his last game. Next pitch misses way outside. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Sizemore going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now the third baseman, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7th, center fielder Wilyer Abreu.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This one could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And it's a 1-run game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Wastes no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 4-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, right fielder, Jarren Duran.
And now the right fielder, Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs
0-1.
off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That's out.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2
batting,
away.
left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez will hit next. And a foul ball. Next
Nope,
one
that's a
misses.
ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Nope,
Hit on the
foul.
ground to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Red Sox 4 and the Guardians 2. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Guardians,
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up, hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
Here's the left
number
fielder.
7.
Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
13.
And the batter will be the shortstop. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now it's the second baseman. He hit into a double play his first time up. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Called out on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Albert Bell getting ready to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 left on. We played 2 full. The Red Sox 4 and the Guardians 2. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Cologne back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Throw, and it gets away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that is out of play. And that one is inside.
That's inside.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Number 55 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Out towards left center. Under it. Snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Here's the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Doubled his first time up. Just missed. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Jim Thome.
Ball one there. That misses. Ball two.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Victor Martinez. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Up and in, gonna count 1 and 2. He goes down looking. Grady Sizemore now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defense swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 4-3. Cut off, throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. And fouled off. Sizemore at third with 2 away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Caught him looking for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Here in Cleveland as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for Boston, number 15. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Catcher, Masataka Yoshida.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to right. Bell makes the grab. 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Alex Bregman, 1 for 2. Hit in the air, center field. Sizemore should have this one. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 7. And there's a strike.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one hammered. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Laser base hit. Runner around 3rd on his way to the plate. He scores and the Guardians tie it up. It's 4-4.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's now 5-4.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bell, the next to hit. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
There's the strike.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. No outs. Runner on second. And that misses. And it's 3-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. In the air, right field. Durant on the move. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore, where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Jim Thome digs in for the Guardians. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Hard hit to third. To first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Next is the designated hitter. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And he takes a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that drops in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. You think he caught him off guard with a fastball right there, Chris? He didn't look ready for it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's exactly what happened. You looked at the sequence of pitches. He didn't see anything firm until that last fastball, so you got to think he was still sitting off speed and just couldn't react quick enough to even get a swing off. That's good pitching right there.
Martinez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Nope. Outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one blasted deep to right. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is gone over the right field wall. That'll fire up the dugout. 3rd home run of the season. It's 8-4.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Grady Sizemore digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. On to the top of the 5th we go. Guardians 8 and the Red Sox 4. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. Up and in, and it's 1-0. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's a big power threat. Manny Ramirez. Ramirez, a career batting average over 300. He joined the team as a free agent. He was late there. Strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 down, bases empty. David Ortiz digs in now. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. It has the distance, gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and they inch closer. It's 8-5.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Foul ball. And that's
Ball
downstairs. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1
2 down,
strike.
nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel
Now
any
batting,
vibration in your hands
55.
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Number 55 up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back there. Tattooed and gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 8-7. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Bartolo Colon out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
On the
for
mound now,
Guardians.
Paul Sewald.
Still
Number
pretty early in the
35.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 4th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 8-8. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the shortstop at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that is downstairs. 1-0. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizemore under it. Nabs it. And that is that. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Back now at Progressive Field. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And that's too high.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. Now the left fielder.
Now batting, number 7.
First pitch swinging. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now it's the shortstop. That's in there. 0-1. Just missed. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman. Base knock right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Albert Bell digs in for the Guardians.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Top 6, and here's the catcher, Masataka Yoshida. Sewald back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizemore under it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Tim Herron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Mesa also getting ready. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. That one is upstairs. Bregman over at second, 1 down.
That's ball 2.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Bregman headed for the plate. He'll score. The Red Sox have the lead. Around second now, going for 3. Relay throw in there safely.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
In the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1.
Aye.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. In the dirt, and now it's 3-2. This to third. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Paul Sewald done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Jacob
Guardians.
Junis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 16.
And he's had a really hard time throwing
Jacob
strikes so far this season. His walk
Junis.
rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Guardians 8. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now Jim Thome. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Justin Slayton.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
In the dirt, ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter.
Number 50.
First offering, and it just misses.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That's too low. The count now 2-2. And that's in the dirt. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Cleveland, Victor Martinez.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tap foul at the plate. And a 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Smash that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Slate will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Aroldis Chapman into the game.
44.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Digging in, Grady Sizemore on the corner for a strike. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes. Yep,
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. That's to third, and that chance handled. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores on the play. First and second, 1 out. Here's the left fielder. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And delivers outside. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there, and it one-hops the wall. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 12-10.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. There's the strike. 1 away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball inside.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think they were with a hit on the ground to short. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run. So not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock. And that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Number 9 stands in now and watches strike 1. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens. So like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Bell will hit next. First pitch misses.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. That one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. His 9th homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 16-10. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. You see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the...
For 50 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There's the strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very different.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. 7th inning coming up. Cleveland's out front, 16-10. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
To the right side, and that one handled. And Devers is set down.
Now batting, number 55.
Here's the third baseman. He's already homered in this game. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Red Sox with an RBI double. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher, number 41.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cutter Crawford.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And they'll do it again. Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So in now for Cleveland, Grady Sizemore. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down, runner at 3rd. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ripped to 3rd. In plenty of time to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him to cycle. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Fought off foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Fastball for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 8th inning coming up. The Guardians lead it 17-11.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Guardians.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Kate
36.
Smith.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Bregman.
Back to the top of the order now, and here is Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Smith, the tall righty, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jarren Duran.
So up next, Jarren Duran. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is downstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Herron preparing to come on if needed. Gaddis warming up as well. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Way outside, 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. That one lifted to left, moving under it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, number 13. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Number 9 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Guardians up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bregman is under it.
Now batting.
Now it's the right
Number
fielder,
8.
Albert Bell. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2, throws to second, and he's out.
You're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron.
And they felt it was time to
Now
bring on a
pitching
left-handed
for the
reliever
Guardians.
from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
Number
I think it's a
29.
good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Herron.
And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Off balance as well.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Moving in the
the count.
bullpen, Gavin Williams, the young right-hander, up and throwing. On the ground right side, Tomey takes
Got
it
him.
himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting.
And it's
Designated
Rafael
hitter,
Devers in the
Rafael
box.
Devers.
First offering in the dirt.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And Devers hits that one. And there's 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets
Now
under it just by a
number
fraction
55.
of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So it's their last chance in this one. So stepping in for Boston, number 55. Yeah, there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Breaking
1
ball
ball,
misses down
2
and
strike.
away. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And it is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 17-12. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. He did a really great job of staying tall on that hanging slurve. If you collapse on the backside, you'll take a good pitch to hit and pop it up. That time, really good pass at the baseball.
So 2 away with nobody on. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Right side. And that one finds its way through.
Another big game.
number
He's looking
15.
pretty much unstoppable at the plate. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians slug their way to a win in this one.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long